We are in this video going to review factors, what a factor is, what common factors are, what it means to find the greatest common factor, and then in another video we will review prime and composite numbers. First of all, I want you to think in your head, what is a factor? Think about what it means to find the factors of a number and what actually a factor is. Here's the definition of a factor. It says a factor is a number that is multiplied with another number to get a product. So we have 6 times 3 is 18. We know that 18 is the product. It's the answer to a multiplication question. Okay? So the factors are these two numbers, 6 and 3, because we multiply the two factors together to get the product. Okay? So if I were going to continue finding the factors, remember we use a factor rainbow is our strategy so we don't forget all the factors. If I'm trying to find the factors of 18, 18 is my product. I think of all the numbers that I can multiply by each other to get to 18. I always start with 1 in itself because every number has that as a factor. So 1 times 18. And the reason we make the rainbow is to keep it organized and to make sure we always have the factor pairs. So 1 and 18. After 1 comes 2. Well, I'm looking at 18, and I know 18 is an even number, so 2 can definitely go into it. And I know 2 times 9. Now I'm going to try 3, okay? If you know your 3 times tables and you know 3 can go into it, if you don't know, you can skip count. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, so that does work. Or you can use our divisibility rules, which remember, for 3's is we take the digits, 1 plus the digit 8, and I get 9. So 1 plus 8 is 9. Well, 3 can go into 9, so I know 3 can also go into 18. And I know it's times 6. Now I'm going to try 4. If I don't know this, I can skip count. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Well, doesn't go into 18. I can try 5, but I know 5 can't because I know that 18 doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. So I'm done because my next number to try is 6, and it's already up here. So the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Okay? Now we are going to try, or you are going to try, to find the factors of 32. Okay, so pause the video on a piece of paper. Try to find all of the factors of 32. Okay, and when you're ready, unpause it. All right, the factors. Let's review. Always first, we have 1 in itself, 1 and 32. 32 is even, so I know 2 can go into it. And if I don't know what it is, I can divide on the side of my paper. 2 goes into 3, 1 time remainder 1, and 2 can go into 12, 16. So 2 times 16. 3 can't go into 32 because 3 plus 2 is 5, and 3 can't go into 5. 4, I know my 4 times tables, and I know 4 times 8 is 32. I know 5 can't go into 32 because this number doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. 6 can't go in 7, and I'm done because now I'm on 8. So the factors of 32 are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32. Okay? The next thing that we are going to review is how do you figure out if a number is a factor of another number? Now, we already talked about your options. You can try divisibility rule. You can try dividing that number, or you can try skip counting. So, what we're going to do is quickly review the divisibility rules. I know if 2 can go into a number if it's even. So say I have the number 12,496. I know 2 can go into it because it's an even number. If 3, I know I have to add the digits. And if 3 can go into that, then it can be divided by 3. So let's check this one. Let's see if I have the number 432. I add my 4 plus my 3 plus my 2. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So then I know that 3 can go into 432 because if I add the digits, I get 9. And I know 3 can go into 9. 5, I know the number has to end in a 5 or 0. So like if 5 can't go into this because it doesn't end in a 5 or a 0. And 5 can't go into this, but 5 could go into, because it ends in a 5. Or it can go into, because it ends in a 0. Okay? And my 6th divisibility rule is it has to be even, and 3 has to go into it. 3 has to be able to go into it. Okay, so like say we have, for example, 432. It's even, check, and 3 can go into it, so that means 6 can also go into it. And my last one is 9. It's the same rule as 3, but you have to add the digits and then divide by 9, okay? And if it works, then you're good to go. So like the number 432. If I add up these numbers, I get 9, and 9 can go into 9, so 9 can go into that number. Okay, so those are just some quick divisibility rules. All right, now what we're going to do is if you pause and you can try some of these problems right here, see if you can find all the factors for those. Right now we're going to do common factors. We're going to find the common factors of 8 and 12, so I have to make 2 rainbows. So pause it, see if you can find the greatest common factor, and when you're ready, unpause. Okay, the factors of 8 are 1 and 8, 2 and 4, and the only number left is 3, and 3 can't go into 8, so that's done. The factors of 12 are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, and I know I'm done because there's no number between 3 and 4. The common factors are things that they match, so they both have a 1, they both have a 2, they both have a 4, and that's it. The greatest common factor, GCF, is exactly what it says. Which one is the greatest of the common factors? 4 is the biggest of the common, so the GCF of this is 4. Okay, let's try, I do 9 and 36. If you want to try this one, you can try this one to practice. See if you can find the greatest common factor of 9 and 36. And then we have these yes or no. Let's use our divisibility rules. Is 5 a factor of 20? I know right now, maybe pause it, do these questions, and then we can check together. 5 a factor of 20? Yes, because it ends in a 0, so I know 5 can go into it. Is 5 a factor of 35? Yes, because it ends in 5. So then it says, is 5 a common factor of 20 and 35? Well, yeah, because I have yes and yes, so it can go into both. Is 2 a factor of 24? Yes, because it's even. Is 2 a factor of 27? No, because it's odd. So then is 2 a common factor of 24 and 27? No, because I have only one yes, and then this one's a no. Last one is 3 a common factor of 30 and 40. Well, let's use our divisibility rules. 3 plus 0 is 3, so 3 can go into that one. 4 plus 0 is 4. 3 can't go into 4, so that's a no. And is 4 a common factor of 96 and 48? Well, this one, we don't have a divisibility rule, so you could divide. 96 divided by 4. 4 goes into 9 twice, remainder 1. 4 goes into 16, 4, so that one works out. And then we can try 48 divided by 4. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 8 twice. So yes, it works for both. Okay? So when in doubt, skip count, divide, or use a divisibility rule. Last one, you can pause and you can try these 4 problems. You can try and find the common factors of each pair. Maybe try to find the greatest common factor of each. Okay? So if I were going to do 12 and 16, stop and you could do this one. My factors of 12 are 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. My factors of 16 are 1 and 16, 2 and 8, 4 and 4. My common are anything that they share. They both have a 1, they both have a 2, they both have a 4, and that's it. So my greatest common factor is 4. Okay? So try those, see how you do. And let's see, I think we are done with our factors video. Just remember that a factor, or what numbers can be multiplied to get to a product, okay? If you feel confident, then you should be good to go for the test. Thank you for watching, and maybe check out the prime and composite videos.